Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Don't Forget to Tap, the podcast where I take lessons from the mat and apply them to pretty well everything else that I can. I'm Chris, and we all have that version of ourselves that we dream about, right? The one who's got it all together, who's confident, they're skilled, they've put in the work already. And for me, that person is wearing a black belt. And there's this thought that keeps me going, and I wanted to share it with you guys that if you quit now and if you stop training and if you let your excuses win, you'll never get to meet that version. And that's a very, very scary thought because that future version of you, it's out there. You just have to put them together slowly but surely. Imagine for a second, if you can picture yourself 5, maybe 10 years from now, and you're walking into a gym and it's the same place, maybe it's a different one, but this time you're not the person who's nervous about rolling or unsure of your next move. You're calm, you're confident, you know exactly who you are, what you're capable of. You're wearing that black belt that you've put in all that hard work for, the blood, the sweat, the tears, and that version of you, they look back at you today and that person that you are right now, and they're thankful that you didn't give up, that you stuck it out when it got hard. And the thing is that if you do stop now, if you let frustration or doubt or laziness win, you'll never get to meet that person, that best version of yourself. It will never exist. And that thought, that's what keeps me going every time I feel like skipping a class or getting frustrated because I'm stuck in the same position or getting tapped out by the same submission, which happens a lot to me. I think about them. I think about future me and I don't want to let them down. And the truth is that the path to that future black belt is not easy. It's messy, it's full of frustration and failure and moments where you wonder if it's even worth it. But the simple truth is that every class that you show up to, even when you're tired or you're sore, you don't feel like it, or you feel like you're not making any progress, it all adds up. And you don't realize it in the moment, but those tiny, unremarkable steps are what creates the future version of you, the best version of you. And I know I've had those days where I've walked off the mat feeling like I learned nothing, where I thought, why am I even doing this? But then I remember that there's this future version of me that's counting on me right now. The me who's learning to move better and think smarter and stay calm under pressure. And they're not going to exist unless I push through these moments. So it's not about being perfect, it's about staying in the fight. Every roll, every mistake, every time that you get tapped, it's all part of this process. You're literally building that future black belt self, and one day at a time at that. So, what I want you guys to do next time that you're feeling stuck or unmotivated, whether it's on the mat or it's in life, take a second, take a moment, think of that future version of yourself. What do they look like? How do they move? What have they accomplished? And ask yourself, what would they do or what would they want you to do right now? And I think we both know that the answer is pretty simple, is that they'd want you to show up. They want you to take one more step, even if it's small, no matter how small it is. And because they have to, that's how you got there in the first place. And the beautiful thing about it is that every time that you show up, you're a little bit closer to putting that person together and being that perfect version of yourself or the best version of yourself. So you have to keep going. Um, that pretty well does it for today, for this episode. I just want you guys to focus on that future version of yourselves. They've already done the work. You just have to catch up to them. Don't let them down. Don't let yourself down. Just keep showing up, keep rolling, keep pushing forward, and hopefully that resonates. Um, I think that version of you is out there. And so you just got to stay motivated, stick to the journey. It's a lot easier when you're not doing it alone. So lean on your training partners, lean on your coaches, lean on your professors. I want to thank all of you guys for listening. And as always, don't forget to tap. I will catch you guys next time.